not as bad as yesterday. But once all the Novocaine wore off, I was able to talk on the other side of my face. When I did that video, I literally just got home, so I was like still in surgery. Like, you could have punched me right in the face and I wouldn't feel nothing. Like, it was great. Even the side was numb because they did take the back one from here too. I don't know if I just like had an extra tooth or if I had 2 top wisdom teeth and didn't know it, but they found an extra tooth over there, so they just took it, assuming it was another wisdom tooth. But I had the 2 wisdom tooth removed already from that side, so I think maybe I just had an extra one. Isn't that weird? I didn't know that could happen, but it was a little more fucked up than I thought. And I'm going to explain it a tiny bit and we'll get into a reading. But for people who haven't been following, you're like, why is your face fucked up? Why did you have surgery? But it all started in COVID. My wisdom teeth on this side came in, and the top molar and the bottom molar actually got pushed so much it cracked and like broke half of each tooth off. And because all the dentists were pretty much closed or just by appointment anyway, it like took so fucking long to get in there. And by the time I got in there, the infection was so bad that my gums were separating from my teeth. So pretty fucking serious. So they gave me a round of antibiotics and they told me to get it pulled right away. So I finished the antibiotics. I went back, but I was like like even more sicker, and they were like, well, I think you just need to do another round of antibiotics. Went home, ended up having to go to hospital like 2 or 3 days later. I ended up with blood poisoning because the infection that was in my tooth worked its way into the jaw. Even though I was given prescriptions, it just didn't seem to appease the infection. Like, it needed to get out of my mouth. This was an emergency situation, but there was no dentists. And any dentist that I could have just walked into, they're only for like the rich people and celebrities who have like 10 grand just laying around their house to be like, here's 10 grand for 2 fucking teeth. Like, we can afford that shit. I know I can't. Like, so, just due to situations in the world, like, I would have gotten it taken care of. I was keeping it clean, taking the medicine anyway, and ended up getting in my body, and I damn near died. I went to the hospital severely dehydrated, high fever. The infection had gone into my body, which spread everywhere, which is why I felt like shit. I literally had an infection through my entire bloodstream, which not many people get up and walk away from. And like, people just kind of look at me like, oh, you know, it's just a tooth problem. Yeah, it was just a tooth problem, but thanks to COVID and the shortage, it became a serious fucking problem. And this can happen to anyone. Like, if you just don't ever ignore a broken tooth, if you don't have money, go to book out even if you gotta wait a month, fucking book it. Don't mess around with broken teeth. I broke teeth before, but I had balls back then, and I just ripped it out of my mouth anyway. Pour some whiskey on it. Went about my day, so it never had time to get infected. I always took care of it myself. But now, my older age, I lost my balls a little bit. It just hurt too much. I couldn't do it. And it's stuck in there, and the longer it's stuck in there, the more it poisoned me. So I ended up losing, as fucked up as it sounds, after this tooth on this side, I have no more top or bottom molars. The infection ate all of those teeth. There's nothing they could do to save it. My gums had completely moved over here into my jaw, so they put all that back together. I still have stitches there. I'm surprised it's not as swollen. The doctor said, you heal fast. I'm like, I know, my body doesn't fuck around when it doesn't have blood poisoning, fuck. But, and then they took a tooth from here. So altogether, I lost 7 teeth from this infection. I almost died. I went blind, and I went deaf. Only on this side for the deaf, but I did go blind in both eyes. Once I got the antibiotic, I did have sight in this eye, but until yesterday, after I woke up today, and I was like, I can see! Because I can see out of this eye without blurriness. It was literally, the infection was like pushing up on my optical nerves. So I had to repair some nerves in there. I had to sew my gums back together, and I got 7 teeth removed. So it was a fucking shit show, and I almost died. But I'm here. I think the doctor said that they had only, that's not very common anymore. Back in the day, people used to die from this shit left and right. It was like super common before dentistry ever happened. Like, they couldn't understand why tooth pain happened and then people died, because it goes into your bloodstream. Any infection becomes a staph infection at that point. I pretty much had a staph infection through my entire body, and it made me go blind and deaf. Don't fuck around, people. Do not fuck around. That's my message to you. And I know, like, a lot of people out there, you put your health risk on the back burner too because of shortages. I'm telling you, any infection, you have a cut and it's like pussing out, and in fact, you can get, I think they call it sepsis. That's what I had. Sometimes sepsis some sepsises you can't come back from, I hear. Like, and those are like sores, ulcers, especially like on your chest, close to your organs, depending on how far it gets. Like, I don't know, I could be saying it wrong. I feel like sepsis is more serious than shock. Or is sepsis shock? I don't know. I think sepsis is shock, right? Is there any doctors in the house? What's the difference between sepsis and blood poisoning? Is that the same thing? I don't know. All these terms, I'm like, huh? Like, I took forensics, but I haven't been in school forever, and I didn't finish. So it's not like I'm practicing this career every day. You lose the knowledge if you don't use it. So I'm like trying to figure out, I'm like, sepsis is bad. Like, that's deadly. Like, if I had to inspect a body at sepsis, that's some shit. You know what I mean? So, like, as soon as they said that I had sepsis, I almost cried, because all I can picture is, I'm about to die. I can't see. I'm deaf. I'm fucking dead. I'm dead. I'm dying. This is it. 37. Goodbye, world. Nope. No. Not goodbye, world. I'm still here. Sorry about ya, all of you that wanted me dead. Just kidding. Not kidding. Hashtag not kidding. But I'm not going to get into that. I already said something about it. But spiritually speaking, there was some nasty juju headed my way, and I took care of it. And like I said, and anyone else out there, if you are ever attacked by people who are just plain evil and vindictive and narcissistic, I could keep going with all these adjectives, and we'll just get more foul as we go, but you get my drift. If they ever do anything to you, yes, it can physically affect your health, and yes, it can make you sick for a long time. But ultimately, nobody fucking dies on this earth until somebody says, okay, it's time. And usually, in these circumstances, when spirit does decide to take people home due to spell work, it's because life is so unbearable inside their body, it's a mercy to take them home. And that's more of like demonic possession, shit like that, when your body is like crinkling and all different. Yeah. They take you home because there's nothing that any human being can do. And the angels tried, and a body is a body, a soul is a different story. Your soul can go up there and be put in a new body, but you can never get back the soul. So they'd rather save the soul than the body, if that makes sense. So yes, you can die from spiritual work in that sense. They're saving your soul, letting the dark things take your body. And then priests and people like me, once your soul is removed from that body, that's when they send me in. And guess what I do to that shell that they stole from you? They don't have a good time. I send them right back where the fuck they belong, and then they don't get to use your shell anyway. So, and I don't like murder people, don't get it twisted, but you know what I mean? That's why we're there. If there is ever an exorcism and someone does die, it is investigated. People do die of natural causes in exorcisms more than you think. They're on IVs so they don't get dehydrated. Their heart rate is being monitored. Like, doctors are there at some points and nobody can explain why these people still end up dying, or how they just rise off the bed and their body contorts and their bones are breaking. And that shit is real. It's not just in the movies. If you go to Rome and you go into that special library I always talk about, there is so much evidence. It is a real thing. It is dangerous to talk about it, but I just want people to know out there, because a lot of the cases that I have helped assist on, they've gone to every different kind of church: Catholic, Methodist, Roman Catholic, Mormon, any church they can get their hands on for somebody to help them, and they're turned away by all these churches who say it's not real. Yet the Catholic Church is the only one you can technically, I think you can get one through a Protestant church too. Don't quote me on that. I'm not Protestant. Pretty sure you can. But you have to be accepted by the Catholic Church and acknowledge that yes, you are physically possessed by a demon for them to even do an exorcism. So my point is, the Catholic Church has to say, yes, this person's body is being taken over by something demonic, and this person needs help. And we're going to come in and use our spiritual tools and our spiritual knowledge to push this dark thing out of someone's body. Yet, if you walk into the church and you say pastor, even if you go there every fucking Sunday and you donate and you put money in that pot and you're one of their loyal fucking constituents, they still look you in the face. And at least for a while, unless they start seeing a change in your character or physically see something morph, that's not real. It's all in your head. You're being paranoid. I think you should go talk to a psychologist and get some medicine. They do everything in their power to convince you it's not real, because they believe in their mind that's saving you. It's not. This is how people die. If people are accepted the minute they come in for help, and each one of them is treated as a serious case and put through tests, yes, most of them, it is a psychological issue. Some of them want attention. Some of them manifest the shit to themselves. It's very rare to get a possession. But my point is, if each person is treated as if like somebody who comes into the hospital, in my state, they can't deny service even if they don't have insurance. Like, somebody's life is at stake, they have to take care of it. If the church treated it in the same way, nobody would die from demonic possession, because that was so early and we can nip it in the bud. The fact that people die from demonic possession is because they get turned away for so long, and that thing festers and latches on to the human soul more and more and more, until that human soul no longer wants help and starts fighting everybody else who's trying to help them. If you catch them, if you get them when they come and ask for help, no death. I would stake my own life on it. That's what happened to me, is what I'm getting at. I caught on to the fact that somebody sent me some dark juju demonic things, because this whole fucking, not the tooth thing, the pushing, all that other stuff that went along with it, that even had doctors baffled, and I'm not going to get into it because of HIPAA law, and I have a right to my privacy, but there's other things that were going on in my body that were demonic possession type of shit, and I keep that very tight-lipped because I am a psychic medium. I do help in cases, and I know the best thing to do is just take care of it and not make it a big fucking deal unless I need the church to help me, which I did document what happened to me. But my point is, I have my own spiritual gifts. I don't need the church to help me. I have guides and angels, and I'm protected because I have gifts, which makes me more susceptible to that shit, which spirit would already know. Pay attention. If shit isn't making sense, like bruises and upside down crosses and scratch marks on your body, growling shapes, fever for no fucking reason. My body heat was so fucking hot, and it started in the hospital. I went into the hospital, I think I had a slightly high temperature, and within an hour it had increased to the point where my thing started beeping, and they gave me more fluids, and they came rushing in, and I just knew that my system's pretty good. That's not normal. So pay attention to the signs. Alright, we're going to get into your reading. I'm going to go switch my laundry over because I'm at the laundromat, and I'll come back and start your reading. I just wanted to tell you what happened. It's the whole shit. I'm better now. And I'm sad I lost all those teeth to one infection, but I don't really need them. I can still smile. You can see my teeth. They can give me those partial things, but I have a full set of teeth over here. Can't I just chew over here? I'm a cheap asshole. Like, why have fake molars? I'm fine. I can chew. I'm not choking yet. It gets to the point where I choke, and the part, like, they want like $4,000 for like 3 fake molars. I was like, fucker, I'll bill something myself before I pay that. Shit. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm back. I just put my laundry in the dryer. I had to turn my coat on. Yeah, I turned my coat on. My car on because it got cold in here. But I ain't trying to leave it on. It cost me $45 for half a fucking tank of gas. $45 fucking dollars. That's double what it normally costs. I was like, what the actual fuck? Anyway, so I don't know what kind of reading this is going to be. We'll find out. Spirit, what are we talking about tonight? What story goes on here? Because I feel like I'm just narrating someone's life story as the interpreter. I don't really like calling it a story though, because it's someone's life out there. What do we need our collective to know tonight, Spirit? Ooh. Draw a few of these pops, but I see. Hey, I've never seen that card. I like it. Trying to stay away from this council because my dog spilled my soda. I have like a little baby can of ginger ale when I was feeling like shit. I gotta clean it when I get home. That was actually from yesterday. I didn't realize it. So it didn't go anywhere. I had surgery. I went out when I got home to go walk Daisy, and I could only walk her for a little. Daisy's my dog. She's with my ex right now until I move over the next 2 weeks, which he didn't let me see her today, so that's gonna be fun times for me. We're gonna have to get the authorities involved probably just to get my dog back. I hope it doesn't come to that, but fucking knew he was gonna be. You know, just trust your intuition. But, you know, you leave your karmics behind, and they don't actually expect you to actually move on with your life and do what you say you're gonna do, and when you show up to do what you say you're gonna do, then they just fucking try to shit on it, I feel. Not every karmic, just mine, I guess, and majority of people in my area. I don't know where you live or what your situation is, but that's why they're karmics, I guess. Alright, so we have release. Sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let go. You need to release your anger, release anything giving you anxiety, release your connections to people that just don't jive with you. This is all about setting boundaries and pulling your energy back to yourself. You need to release your feelings if you've been penting up feelings and you like... I'm not saying this is a love situation, I'm just using it as an example because we don't know where this is going just yet. But say you and your like family member or loved one are fighting all the time for one reason in particular, and you're both just very stubborn about it. Release could be, you need to release the need to be right and be like, you know what, fine, you know, take the win so we can shut up about it already. It could be that as well, even if it's a big taking a big loss. In the end, does it bring you more peace to just walk away from it than to sit in it and fight out for things that don't really matter? So if that's calling to you, I think Spirit would be asking you, is it worth it? Is it just stuff you're fighting for? Is it just a need to be right? Is it just your pride got hurt? Are you in your ego? What is stopping you from allowing that peace to come forward? Then we have peace. This is the card I like. I was in theater in school, so I was like, ooh, I like it. It says, just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. Yes, I feel like releasing people that are just like shitty. There's no way to slice it. Like, get rid of shitty people, whether that's love, work, it doesn't fucking matter. Whoever's toxic to your energy, they're just bringing drama to your life. They're just making you feel like shit. Just being a nuisance. It's time to release them and set those boundaries for your own mind and your own zen. We have shine. Don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly. Whatever this toxic thing is, whether it's a person, a job, or karmic in general, I just feel like you haven't been yourself, or all this conflict and drama has taken you away from yourself. Maybe you lost yourself a little bit. That North Star could be you trying to find your way home to yourself and find your way back to somebody who could stand up for themselves, or someone who could, put that bully in their place. Maybe you used to have cojones and you don't anymore, because I'm finding that's pretty common as we get old. Like, the ballsy shit I would do a decade ago, I won't do that now. You know what I mean? So we do change as people, as situations grow. I don't feel the need to fight all the time, so therefore I don't want to fight all the time. That could be relevant to you. I don't feel the need to fight all the time, so I don't want to fight all the time. So maybe we need to get separated, or maybe we can't work together, or maybe we just need a break. Or, all right, you're right, whatever, shut up about it. Whatever it is, this is you, Spirit really wanting you to come home to yourself and put your foot down and protect those boundaries and put that wall up around yourself, because I think you have a lot of transmuting to do from a situation or a person. Sorry, I still have a little bit of swelling, and I just feel like yesterday I had blood dripping down my face and I didn't know it, so I just feel like I should just check my face. It's like, oh, blood coming out. Space, yeah. This is about, let me read the back actually. The quality of your, this is new, I don't know them all. Your quality of your life has more to do with what you remove from your life than what you add to it. Give yourself the gift of space. To me, this is like cleaning out your suitcase. There's someone or something that needs to go, that's taken you away from yourself, has dimmed your light, made you feel like shit about yourself. You forgot who you are. You forgot how to stand up for yourself. It may be affecting your health, your mental clarity. It's time to release Baba Felicia to whatever that is. Whether it's my job, I don't fucking want to come here every day for the rest of my life. I'm out. Deuces. Or bye, lover. You're not a good lover after all. Deuces. Or you're a shitty best friend. I don't want to be your friend no more. Deuces. Whatever it is that you need to. It could be, maybe you want to move to a different church. Because it could be that simple. There is a dwelling here. Maybe space could be separating if you live with someone. This could be creating your own space. If you're not, like, fighting in a relationship, but there's, like, still that voice inside you that I just need time to myself. I'm feeling smothered. Perhaps you just don't have a place in the house that's for you, where you can just get away from it all. I feel like I'm feeling that a little bit strongly for some of you out there. This isn't about physical arguing, more so as physical space, but for majority of you, I feel like this is physical arguing and something toxic. But I just wanted to put it out there because it's collective. Ooh, roll the dice with that risk. Take a chance. Every risk is a success when you're committed to learning and growth. Look, it's a risk to stand up for yourself. It's a risk to walk away from people. It's a risk to start over. But if you're walking away from something toxic, yes, it's not going to be easy. Yes, it's going to be a challenge for you. Yes, it's going to hurt your heart. But at the end of the day, when you get through all that muck and you're at the end of it and you're standing where you thought you would never stand, you are so glad you rolled the dice. I think as people, we forget that it's not just going to be better the next day from leaving a situation. Whether it's love or work, you got to get comfortable with yourself. You got to transmute the pain of leaving. Like, it's a slow process to getting towards better, but when you get to that point of better, you're so glad you did that. So don't be afraid to roll the dice, especially if you're spiritually pulled to, because they're pushing you to roll the dice to get you into a new cycle that's more correct for your path and will make you happier. I don't feel like if you're being, we got focus. So maybe you're just very in your mind, you can't make a decision, you don't know what to do. You could be like praying and trying to manifest your way out of something, but Spirit's saying the only way to manifest yourself out of this is for you to actually get yourself out of it. Somebody can't do it for you. Not that I don't think you're out there expecting anyone to just be like, hey, come in and save the day. But I think you're hoping for it. Like, you're hoping for help. And that comes from fear because you've been hurt. Like, standing up to someone or something isn't easy for anyone to do. Even me, I'm a fucking hard-ass, badass son of a bitch. But it was still hard for me to walk away from lovers. More when, but here's the truth of it. I will deck someone in the face that I don't know. I mean, not so much. The only time I lash out at people these days, which I did today, I'm actually banned on Facebook for 24 hours for telling a motherfucker about themselves. Because I am a psychic medium. I don't know this person. It's a political thing. You know the trolls. Like, you say something, they don't like your fucking opinion, so they bark. I'm used to it 100 times. But when I was talking to this person, I saw some shit. This motherfucker is a pervert piece of shit. Like, I would, if this person ever even said hello to my face from what I saw, I would hit him. Because got away with some shit. Don't fuck with a psychic medium. We will know your dirt. But I can't just go on social media and be like, you're a fucking perverted, fucking patriotic, woman-beating, toucher piece of shit. Because then I really would get in trouble. But this isn't Facebook, okay? And I didn't say your goddamn name. Anyway, yeah. I got banned for calling him a patriarchy asshole. That he wouldn't talk to a man like the way he was talking to me. So, I'm not one, and it's your mistake for thinking that I'm just going to cower because I'm a girl. No. Just like any other dude, I would hate you for talking to me like this. So, I got banned for being in my masculine energy. Anytime I fucking roast someone's balls, I'm stealing my TF's man juice. That's how I call it. I know, like, for me, my divine masculine is a man. I have no idea who it is, but when I get into that, let me fucking tell you today, put my boots on, I'm gonna kick your freaking butt. I'm in divine masculine energy, and I was today, and I got myself banned, and he's still running his mouth. That motherfucker didn't get banned, so Facebook is a part of the patriarchy. Let me just put that out there. My sister also got banned for standing up to a dude. They get nothing. The girls get banned, and these motherfuckers run their mouth for 24 hours thinking, letting everybody think we're tapping out or cowering when we physically can't fucking respond. I don't like Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg patriarchy bullshit is this. You don't even investigate. You're not even given a chance to defend yourself. You're like, nope. For 24 hours, you can go fuck off. We don't care what you got to say. No room to explain nothing. That motherfucker came to my page. Do they take that into consideration? Do they read the messenger fucking sick fucking messages? No! Let me just rant over it right now. I'm sorry. Just want to put it out there. Facebook is part of the patriarchy, and I have evidence of it. I'm done. Stop banning women for sticking up to fucking assholes that are men. Anytime a woman wins on Facebook against a man, you get deleted for 24 hours, or my sister got deleted for 30 days. Fuck off, Facebook. America, out there, women in general, I just heard, yeah, fuck off, Facebook. Don't silence us. Roll out opinions. I don't like patriarchy. I don't like any of it. This whole country is run by patriarchy. fucking assholes. Even the VP, she's a part of the patriarchy too. I feel better now. So we have proposal, level up. Woo! And past love returning. Hello. For my dyslexia, I wrote it upside down. I don't know if you can see that. Duh. I'm very amped today. That man pissed me off all day. And not because I don't give a fuck about his political opinions. But I just, honestly, you know what? Fuck it. I watched a woman get beat and harassed sexually. That was my vision. I want to fucking punch that guy right in his dick. I'm an honest psychic medium. Don't make me see that shit, because I will call it out. That's a fucking kid toucher. He touches kids. I'll give you the address. You want to go there? Bet you there's evidence. I'll blast it out. I think that's why Spirit tells me. Fucking dicks. She looks young in my vision, so I don't go hard at people anymore. I'm very zen, but this motherfucker woke the beast up. Beat women and you touch them? No. Nope. No. Sorry. Maybe it's a part of your message. Maybe you're dealing with a fucking jerk face. It doesn't have to be like a woman beater, but maybe they are abusive. Maybe I'm getting amped up because you're also amped up. Could be that. Take it if it doesn't. If it's just a rant, but I feel like someone out there is like, yeah, fucking sick of dickholes like that too. Oh my goodness. So for me, proposal, leveling up. The leveling up would be setting that boundary. Standing up to that bully. Getting yourself out of something toxic. It doesn't have to be grand. Like I said, for the people out there that just need personal space, maybe it's a she shed or a he shed. You finally have your space and you're leveling up in that space because maybe now you can get creative work done or what have you. Or this could be a literal proposal to a twin. We have 2 and 4. So this could be meeting a divine counterpart. It could be walking away from a karmic to go towards something. I did it again. Weighing options. So someone out here, let me turn this off before I waste all my gas. Some of you are juggling 2 people or 2 jobs. It could have been a job you did in a past life. It could have been a family member that returns to your family in a past life and you could have family drama. But I feel like even if it's love, someone's with a karmic and thinking about a divine counterpart, and this karmic is pretty nasty, I'm not going to lie. Seeing past life visions or just feeling a past life connection with somebody else. You're weighing your options, whether you want to stay with the karmic or leave. If this is about business, it's the same general sense. It could be like a business partner that's toxic, going towards your own business, being your own boss, or partnering with someone else. If it's like a family situation, leveling up could be like maybe you're going into family business, something that you've done repetitively. Maybe your jobs here together is to build something. And you're weighing options on how you're going to get this business off the ground. That's what I'm feeling for family for this one. Spell work, magic, miscommunications, and half-truths. I do feel like this karmic, whether it's business, lover, whatever, it doesn't mean necessarily that they have to be doing magic with this 8. 8 talks about infinity. It could be a karmic cycle that repeats, or like a curse or something. Like if I don't know if you believe in that, like past bloodlines, if you've had past lives, sometimes curses and that can transform as you return. So it could be something attached because you do have past life here. This could be something long ingrained in your family tree, like a genetic curse of getting yourself into this similar situation with like a bully or somebody who's very toxic and very draining, and having to make that choice between something that's better for you or staying where you're at and kind of being held down and oppressed. We have new love or lover. So yeah, if you don't have someone in mind, this could be Spirit saying a new lover is coming forward, or you want a new start with someone else, or it could be a new start with the same person, just with more boundaries and a healthier situation. But we do have miscommunications and half-truths. So either you haven't told someone the full truth, or someone hasn't told you the full truth, or miscommunication is what caused the problems and issues. Let me clarify, what's this miscommunication about, Spirit? Offer made, blocked, cold shoulder, and fulfillment and contentment. So maybe somebody only told you the half, like if this is a business partner, someone only told you the half of what they were actually going to do or wanting to do, and you might have found out they were a snake and just like embezzling money, or just not what you thought it was going to be, in a very kind of user narcissistic-y kind of way. But offer made could have been to a new love interest. Maybe you're half in, or you only put yourself halfway of an offer to someone. Like you like someone but you haven't told them how you feel, and there could be some beef between the person you actually want and not the karmic. You could be wanting to make an offer to the new lover, or someone could be poaching you. If this is about business, somebody could have come in and poached you and you want to take that offer. But I would be careful with this miscommunication and half-truths, because to me, you just don't know everything yet, or you don't know what to do and you haven't been expressing your full truth. We have blocked and cold shoulders. So with 3 and 3, we have miscommunication and half-truths. So somebody isn't telling a karmic that they're not really in love, or that they want to be out. It could be you, because I feel like this is a karmic is pretty toxic for you. You want to block them, you want to give the cold shoulder, but maybe you got the blocked and cold shoulder from the one you actually want. Maybe you feel like you're losing someone because you haven't, or you failed to walk away from someone, or this could be your person. If it's not you, it could be your person feeling the cold shoulder from you, feeling like they only told you their half-truth. They could want to make an offer to you to rekindle here. They might want a new start, new love with you. They could be trying to manifest you. So either way, I'm not sure which end of the spectrum you're watching, but they got a lot going on here. But we have fulfillment and contentment. So we have the 3 coming into the 4. So to me, this tells me Spirit is saying you are going to go towards your fulfillment and contentment, and that should be your goal. If somebody makes you feel like shit, you know that's not right for you. It's not a right situation, because you wouldn't feel like shit if it was right for you. This is how we gauge what to get rid of and what to keep, and I feel like that will help you with making a decision. Let's see, let's get a little bit more about what's going on here. See if we can narrow it down a little bit. Let's talk about this karmic. What do we need to know about? Hello. Agreement and cleansing. 24-25. So progressing up. For the agreement, I feel like this could be some of you're married to. You have a contract or a business contract, or you made an agreement to maybe have an open marriage without love. Maybe you appear to be a certain type of a couple, but you're not. Or you're both in agreement here that it's very negative and things need to change with this cleansing. You're in agreement that maybe you need a break, that this isn't healthy with the karmic. Let's clarify, what's this agreement about? Courage. You're both in agreement that this is the strangest thing, because it feels heavy and toxic. You want to cleanse away from it. Your person wants to cleanse away from it. You're both in agreement that this isn't healthy, that you're being spiritually pulled in other directions. Your karmic might actually have another person in mind too. Doesn't have to be, but there's an agreement here that something's wrong and needs to be fixed. Need to cleanse and get rid of something toxic, but we have courage here. I don't know if you're both agreeing, like, we need to be strong and make this agreement to either cleanse and heal our relationship or cleanse of ourselves and move on. So let's clarify what this cleanse is. Maybe that'll help me understand. Focus. This is about cleansing your attention. So you're both in agreement that attention needs to be changed and altered here. With this courage to go after something, what are we focusing on with the karmic? Protection. So if you have a family together, maybe you're just trying to get your ducks in a row, figuring out custody, where you're going to live. Maybe you feel the need to protect yourself from this karmic. You could make an agreement with other people, asking for help here with this cleansing, focus, and protection. Could be needing literal protection, like restraining orders from this karmic, because I did feel nasty vibes. And courage could be you finally standing up and asking for that help. It could also mean that you're focusing on protecting what you have and trying to work on it. Cleansing the toxic energy, seeing if you can save this connection, and finally putting focus and having courage to say the truth to each other. So what's this new lover energy about then? Let's clarify. What's the new lover energy about? Productivity and purification. Again with a number 8. So this is something divinely being pulled with this pumpkin. You might have spirit babies involved. You might be supposed to have children with somebody else, and those children are supposed to do something. That's not going to be true for everyone. It will hit home in your heart if it does. I'm also seeing moons. So somebody could be doing moon magic here, or moon phases is important to this growth. You could be evolving into new cycles every moon phase. But you want productivity. You do see this as something worthwhile. You do see something substantial here. Purification, you do feel it's a pure spiritual connection. It's genuine love. Like I said, this is very confusing. I don't know if this is you or your person. It's like they want to protect the investment they had with the karmic, or it could be, like I said, protecting themselves from the karmic. If they have children with the karmic, they could be trying to protect their children. But they see the more productive, lighter side with this new lover. Again, I don't know if this is you, or let's clarify what this productivity is. Courage and protection again. Oh my God. Okay, so whoever this person is that I am talking about that is with the karmic, this new lover has given them the courage, might give them spiritual protection with this. They might be doing moon magic to protect this person, knowing that they're with a toxic karmic. But to me, this is like a muse here. Somebody is with someone, could be in a married situation, long-term situation, but they're looking at someone else who's inspiring them to break away from something toxic. What's this purification? Communication. So they're wanting to come forward correctly in an honest and fair way here. Sorry. Just felt a cloud of yuckiness. It's a public place too. Gotta read everyone's, push out their energies. But they want to communicate in a pure and honest and a good way with this love interest. They might have reached out and asked for advice, or they might be communicating their feelings here. Trying to work up the courage to express themselves. Interesting. Let's get some astrology. I usually do that in the beginning, but I wanted to mix it up a little. What possible astrology signs? Again, don't focus so much on signs on my channel, because you know I talk more about energies. Every sign to me represents a certain kind of characteristic or energy. Still struggling a bit to talk, but it could be in your chart as well. We have Moon in Aries, again with the courage, number 13. That's 3 times that you've got courage in number 13. believe in yourself. Somebody's having a glow up here. They could be in the cocoon phase, trying to make a decision between two lovers, two job interests, or they've already made the decision and they're now blasting them into this butterfly, and they've had a glow up and they're feeling good, and they're about to come in with courage to speak some truth here. Moon in Leo, heroism. I almost said heroin. I've never done it in my life, but I keep trying to say it in readings. I mean, hey, someone out there could have a heroin addiction, and spirit might be talking through me to bring it to your attention that it's a problem. It's time to get help. I don't believe in coincidences. If it's not your life, just let it go. Alright, so let your inner hero out. Ooh, someone wants to come in and save the day and be courageous. This is like white knight energy. So somebody, to me, this is what's going on. Somebody's in a bad, yucky situation. They could be trying to get out of it or gearing up the nerve to get out of it because they just see something shiny and bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. It's playing in your head right now. But, they're inspired. This muse, they see a life purpose, a life path. They see them as very heroic and they want to be like this person, but they also want to come in and impress this person and just be the real deal. White knight, white lady knight, doesn't matter. So they're working up the courage. They want to come in and do the right honorable thing here. Sun in Aries, new beginning, lots of air. This is all fire, all fired up. We got Moon in Aries, Sun in Aries. This is yin yang, twin flame, divine counterparts, all freaking mother effing day. I don't even know what to say. I'm shocked. I did have a love reading. Oh God, what reading was I? I'm trying to think. I don't think it was Aries. I think it was Leo. I got Sun in Leo, Moon in Leo in the same reading. This time I got Moon in Aries and Sun in Aries. I just feel like this is the other half of you. Somebody who you feel a divine counterpart connection to. When you're about to take that leap of faith, either you or your person is. Eclipse in Pisces, free will. Ooh, somebody's finally serve your higher purpose. Yeah, somebody's walking away from something that wasn't their path. They're finally seeing the light. Like, this isn't for me. This person isn't for me. This is toxic. I need to start a new beginning and go towards my sun here. I do have the free will. I'm not trapped. I can leave anytime. This is coming out of stuck energy. Moon in Cancer, belonging. A sensitive, introspective phase. Somebody feels like they belong with somebody else. Or they belong in another job. Again, it could be the love of a job. It doesn't have to be love of... You flip it where it fits in your story. I can't say it always. The collective is huge. Alright, so... I have your past supports your future, your past life. This connection, number 11. 1111. Holy fuck, it's twin flames. Sorry to swear like that, but oh my God, there's so many signs in here. Synchronicities. It's eerily scary and awesome. Like, if this was a rom-com, it would win a bunch of awards. People would love this story. But yeah, your past lives, your past ancestors, the past versions of yourself is really trying to bring you two together here. This is your year for union, I'm hearing. Well, damn. I'm excited for you. We have accept and receive. Yes, somebody's finally realizing that they got to open their heart chakra. They got to be willing to receive love, to have it in their life. You can't. It's not just about giving. You have to be able to accept it and receive it. This could have been something that made other relationships in this person's life foul, that they haven't really accepted love. Maybe they didn't believe real love was real. Now they do. You are my light. Yes. Somebody's fired up. Somebody is looking at, they're in the moon energy, longing for this person, seeing the clarity, getting spiritual awakening, just looking out at the sun like, oh, I'm going to follow it. It's my lighthouse. It's going to lead me home, basically. Oh, light. I don't know why. I didn't put any of the other ones away, but I put this away. Anyway. Let me say anyway 50,000 times. We did a mock Thanksgiving at my house today. I'm a little sleepy. I had to cut my turkey really small because I have all these stitches and stuff, but my mom got a turkey, and so we made, I think it was either given to her by a client or something. It's still good. We had to thaw it out, and we pretended like it was Thanksgiving today. It was delicious. We have no place like home. Coming home to yourself, your person, or you have come home to themselves or will be very soon. I know what to do. I'm going to my son. I'm coming home to my one, to my counterpart. I'm going for it. Oh, that was my phone. I'm like, what? Did my computer just die? We have mending in reverse. So there is some things that need to be cleared up before this union can happen. It is your year, but it isn't going to happen in that very near future. Near future, but not tomorrow, basically. There are some things that this person still needs to repair within themselves and in their life before they can go home to this person or go home to themselves. Clean it up. Yeah, exactly. They're cleaning up a mess. They could be trying to get out of divorce, get away from that yucky karmic energy I was feeling. Cleaning up their image, trying to do better. They really want to impress you here. Or you might want to impress someone else. We have not for you in reverse. So to me, I feel like they haven't, it's just they haven't walked away from the karmic completely. They might be separated, but the divorce isn't finalized, or they're about to tell this karmic that I'm walking, but they haven't quite done it yet. Truth be told, yeah, exactly. They haven't told, that's the half-truths. They haven't told the person that they're with that they're in love with someone else, going in that direction, but they're about to. Yin, yeah, because they're not in balance. They don't feel home with that person. They don't feel comfortable. It's just very toxic. Right now, I just feel like they're making the decision. How do I tell this person? How do I get out of this mess? Because like I said, they're very toxic and heavy and yucky vibes. This could be someone who's abusive or just blows up and has episodes. Is very dramatic, very vindictive. Let's see what's going on. What do we need to know for the recent past in this situation? Help them understand whose message this is for. Recent past. Two of Cups. So recent past was you got this person. It could be you or your person. I'm not sure, so I'm going to say both. This is already in a union to me. So recent past, they married or got with somebody else. Or this could be you and that person could have got together. This could be a returning person. We'll see where the cookie crumbles. Alright, recent past. What about this partnership here? So we need to know about the recent past. King of Cups and the Wheel. So this is somebody who genuinely entered a connection with true and real emotions and really thought that this was a good start. They were all in it. If they got married, they were in love with this person. I know you don't like to hear that. Or this could be you. They were in love with you and they started a new cycle, changed their life. I'm not sure if this is them in the karmic or you in them. One more for the recent past. What else do we need to know? The Sun, you were happy in this connection before. And the Sun did come out representing towards the one they want to go towards. So either they're with the karmic, could be a Leo or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Don't get hung up on signs. Or they were happy in the connection. They were in love. It was solid. Or that. I know you don't like hearing about the karmic. But to me, this is they genuinely started something correctly. Or this was you and them and the relationship was happy. And they thought it was going in a positive direction. Let's look at current energy. Let me give it a shuffle or two here. Just to switch up the energy. Current energy. What's going on? What does the viewers need to know about the current energy? Page of Pentacles. Woohoo! Communication offer coming in. But to me, I just feel like we did have the offer come in. A love offer. Or an offer of, hey, can we sit down and talk about this? Could be an apology as well. Queen of Wands. Woo! Communication to someone. Queen of Wands, I get a lot of work energy, a lot of creative energy, but vibes. This is could be a creative endeavor. Somebody you just see a great partnership with, not just in love but in work too. Or you see someone that's very creative. This could be you. This could be the viewer, or your person. I mean, so that I'll put that. Somebody very creative, vibrant, happy, really focused on a goal. This could be glow up, gaining that courage within themselves, more fire energy here. Ah, Queen of Pentacles we got. Okay. Yep, there's the two people. We have Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles usually is pretty grounded, stable, emotionally balanced, doesn't take shit for no one, like knows when to be loving and sweet and when to be pull the energy back and be cold. The Queen of Wands is very fiery, passionate, creative. In this sense, I'm going to just be very blunt. That was the generic version. This person is very cold, calculated, money-based. And this person has passion and fire, and it leads by their desires. Trendsetter, somebody people like, warm, vibrant, cold, and harsh. So that's the karmic, and either you or the person that you want, or how your person's viewing you. The karmic is cold and you're fire. But Queen of Pentacles also talks about something they already built something on. They already have a foundation with. This person could be married, they can have kids, they could own a business together. So not only is it cold and calculated, and I feel in this relationship, because usually Queen of Cups, when it's this way, it means cold and calculated. But I feel like this person hides the cold and calculated. Like they're very cold and malicious in what they do, but they'll smile and be sweet to your face, if that makes sense. Then we have Six of Cups. This has been a long time. This whole situation has made you grow emotionally and become more spiritual within yourself. But this is a lot of time that you've been festering, or your person's been festering between the karmic and you, and just mulling over and not really making a decision. But it also talks about maturity and learning a lesson. So I think in the current energy, they are making a decision here. With Ace of Wands coming in with that communication, I feel towards the Queen of Wands here. Or, let me back up here because I'm getting pulled in a different direction. I feel like this is twin flame vibes, and the collective is huge. So this could be one of your person is a fire sign and one of your person is an earth sign. For you put where they fit, karmic or lover. But you're going to communicate with one of them, or your person is. Seven of Swords. Still a lot of defensive energy though, feeling like you're guard up. I feel like that's more towards, and then we have the Two of Cups here. So they're making a decision. They're defending themselves until they make a decision. Waiting to pounce. Which way am I going? And I think they're gearing towards the warmer energy here. Yep. Pulling their energy back to themselves. Coming home to themselves. Let's talk about near future and we'll close it out. What's going to happen in the near future? What do they need to know? Near future energy, please. Ooh, Page of Wands. Someone's going for it. Someone's taking that risk. Starting something new. I don't know why I heard writing a book. Oh my God, the Queen of Pentacles, Earth. Okay, so this person could be choosing the Earth sign here, or ooh, wait, before I speak. Near future, I back up, I retract. to that cold lover, karmic, or business partner, they're taking the shot, to me, is speaking their truth. That you've been cold, calculated, I don't feel the love here, or I don't feel the growth here. And this is you moving on, or your person moving on because they don't feel fulfilled. They're thinking about that Queen of Wands, fiery, passionate, warm energy. And I think this is like taking that leap of faith. But I'm gonna clarify. Let's clarify this Page of Wands for future energy. Three of Swords. Yep. Speaking their truth about heartbreak. Queen of Pentacles, you broke my heart. You're only after my money, status, you never loved me at all kind of energy. You just wanted something from me. You broke my heart. Remember how we said past energy? This person entered into something for the right reason. They were genuinely in love. Whether it's you or your person, it was the right step forward. But this person like tricked you in some sense and broke your heart. Or your person's heart, which would be the karmic. Let's clarify. The Queen of Pentacles. Temperance and Magician. So, this person, like I said, also built some kind of foundation or a family with this person. I do feel like they want to be fair and just and are looking for a way out of this that's best for everyone. Really wanting to approach peacefully, especially if they have children or if they have a business together. It's like they know that this person broke their heart. I think with this Magician, they could be asking for help or manifesting ways to, okay. We did have spell work, okay, come up in the beginning. So this Queen of Pentacles energy could be doing spell work on you or your person to keep you from your peace. But I also feel like you or your person is trying to manifest a way for peace to be had with this Queen of Pentacles to end things on a better way and not have it be so vicious. However, I think one wants to be not vicious and one wants to be very vicious. Let's clarify this Four of Cups. Feeling a lack, wishful thinking. What is this about? The Hermit. So in the near future, this person I feel like is separating, moving in by themselves, or just going in with to themselves in the near future. Might have some more distance here, but I'm not feeling that. So a lot of earth energy. The Hermit is also a Virgo. The Queen of Pentacles could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm just getting a lot of earth here. We have Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Devil, and the Hangman. Holy shirt balls. They're keeping this feeling that they are unfulfilled with the karmic to themselves. They're keeping their energy to themselves. To me, this is defending themselves to the karmic here. We got a lot of adversity and strife either for you or your... This is basically, to me, is saying the karmic isn't going to let this person go. So this person's going to have to like ride it alone and be sad away from their twin flame while it all ends. So to me, this is like either you or your person sitting in sadness, wanting this to be done with the karmic, wanting it to be behind you, but then you got someone in here. Oh, shit. I ruined my own card. I'm a Virgo. But, it could also mean you might be asking a Virgo for help through this adversity and how to defend yourself to get out of this stuck energy. That will only be true for some of you, but I still gotta say it. So it's sticking to themselves, being loyal to the fact that they just want to go towards someone they love and they know that this is to me being level-headed. They're not going to let the karmic play them, or you're not going to let the karmic play them, but the karmic is going to try to keep you two from coming together. But we have Knight of Wands. You're a free spirit. You're going to, either you or your person is learning, like, I don't give a fuck what you do. I will stand my ground. I will fight through this adversity because no one can tame me. I'm all fired up. I have this vision with this other person, and you can't take that away from me, energy. Again, I don't know if that's you or your person. Again, another earth sign with the Capricorn here with the Devil. This is the karmic. not wanting you to be free, not enjoying the fact that you are free, wanting to keep you a puppet on the string, and they're going to do everything they can. I just feel like a battle with the third party karmic partner is in the near future. And this person or you is just going to kind of be stuck in it and not be able to move forward. So there is a little bit more of a separation here, but it's just because the karmic is vicious. Let me get a little bit more. I can't leave it there for you. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, but this person or you isn't going to be juggling. While you're hanging out, waiting for this shit to end, you're no longer in your mind. You know you want the other one, and you know you're going to get out of this. I think you are a little frustrated because you just want to rush towards who you really love or the job you love. But you have to wrap some things up first. You know the choice. You already made the choice in who you want. That's not the question in the near future. The question is, how do I get this karmic to stop? How do I get away from this karmic so I can do what I need to do? Especially if, like, you have kids or business, they're just going to be a little bit of a fucktard for a minute, which hurt people do. Yeah, our union is breaking up here. They're ending the connection with the karmic. They don't want to juggle anymore. Five of Pentacles. So in the near future, there's going to be a lot of lack and dark night of the soul shit going on because you just want to get away from the karmic. You want to get out of it. You don't want to be in that situation. This karmic is going to do everything to fuck with you, and you're just frustrated. You might have a loss of temporarily loss of money. Like they're going to be vindictive here, and it's going to hurt your heart. Even when you walk away from a love situation, even if you're not in love anymore, they can still be an important enough person in your life to hurt your heart. And I think it's going to be difficult to be away from the one that you want. You might feel like you're losing the one you want. We have death and rebirth. So the karmic in the near future, there is going to be an ending. But that start is also going to be happening as well. You're going to be getting right out of this Five of Pentacles. You're not going to sit there very long. I do feel like this is going to, either you or your person, sorry, it's going to end sooner than they think. But there is going to be a phase of, is this ever going to end? Is this my life now? We have Ten of Swords. It's going to be very trying and very difficult to get away from this karmic. But you are going to receive the help you need, the money you need, the answers you need to get out of this mess. You are going to get out of it, but in the near future, you're going to have a fight on your hands. This person knows that you or your person is happy with someone else, and they just don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you move on, but it comes out of a place of hurt. Sorry, I'm wiping off my cards that dropped in there. Just brace for impact. Overall message. I don't want to give too much away because I feel like while you're sitting in this hangman position, you might be mulling over thoughts. I don't want you to go back into that juggling mode. So I have to be careful what I say. It's going to go in your favor. You are going to get to your person. I don't want you to worry about time crunches. Allow divine timing to play out. And just know that this karmic's going to come. And they're going to try it. But you're going to prevail. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Stay in the light. Try it no matter what they throw at you. Stay peaceful. Stay in the light. And nobody can touch someone like that. Okay? Love and light, everyone. I hope this was helpful. Bye.